I got a post saying that somebody wants me to post my drum kit and yeah, how a left-hander is supposed to set their drum kit. Um, left-handed drummers, you rarely find them because left-handed people are rare, pretty much. And yeah, so today I'm going to show you exactly how my drum set is. I'm not the best drummer in the world, nor do I even say I am, or want people to compare me to anybody else, or compare my kit to theirs, or say, oh yeah, well I got this on my kit. Well, it's not the kit that makes the drummer, it's the drummer that makes the kit. How you are and how you play. If you know your sounds and you know the sound that you want, the quality that you want, that's all that counts. Anybody else's opinion, it matters, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you get the sound, and as long as the person that you're playing for gets the sound that they're looking for, hey, it's fair game. I mean, drum is not hard. I mean, you have people that played for years that's better than the beginners. And it's always going to be like that. You're going to find people that's beginners that don't know nothing, and you're going to find people that's advanced. And in order for that person that was advanced was once a beginner. So just because you're advanced now, don't look down on the beginners because you're advanced, because you was once a beginner. Get what I'm saying? So it's all a routine. Don't say that you're better than anybody. Music is music. If you love music, then make the fucking music. Other than that, stop crying and bitching on who's better than you, or oh well, Travis Barker is the best in the world, or oh, Joey Jordison from Slipknot is the best in the world, or hey, that drummer from Metallica is the best in the world. So what? Okay, there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good drummers. Great. All right, now back to what I was saying. Well, of course I have my keyboard and my guitars and stuff right there. I also do radio, riding bulls and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm kind of crazy. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna get strictly down to business. Right here, I have a grand percussion hi-hat. It's I actually just polished them yesterday, so they're looking nice. And this way I keep my sticks. I keep them right there. I usually keep one out like that, when I'm playing. You can put it right there when I'm playing. Of course I got the stick, but then I'll always keep one out. Just in case if I do drop one or one just decides to break on me, which it does happen. I can easily draw one out, boom, and then continue my route. Here are the foot pedals. I use ground percussion, of course. The reason why I use ground percussion is because, well, they're ran through a business that I own or whatever. Has nothing to do with drumming though, so we're not going to get into that. We're going to stick with drumming. And yeah, so I get these through an organization, through Eminem. If you guys even have Eminem or know of Eminem, then you know what I'm talking about. They have lots of cymbals. I mean, the cymbals they could be very expensive unless you have like a owner's license or a business license of some sort. This is my hi-hat one, and this right here is with the other pedal, which is connected to the bass, which I'm going to show you. And this is my snare here. This is my snare. This is also it's a good snare. I mean, I had it for a long time, and it's all I do is update the heads every time. I buy new heads. This is a coated head. I get coated because they make better sound than the clear ones. The clear ones always sound like, I don't know, like you're fucking trapped in like a tunnel vision thing, and then it's like weird sounds coming out. I don't know, maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm too high all the time, but I'm sure that it's that. And those are my cymbals. I like my cymbals to be like that. Those are how I set mine. I do everything my own way. I don't set it up like nobody else. I do everything how the fuck I want to do it. If anybody has a problem with it, I tell them to kiss my ass. So, that's how it's set up. That long bar right there is connected all the way to that foot pedal. And as you can see, I have one is a different way than the other. The reason why is because one of them has the plastic side, and that's the side that's hitting the patch, and the other side is hitting nothing, but it's on the plastic side, it's on the soft side on the other one. So when it hits, you get like two different sounds, but then it also, it makes a better sound when you're doing like metal or death metal or rock or anything using the double bass. I don't put my thing on the back, I just put like a pillow and I keep that open just to get a better quality sound, just because of that bass actually sucks. But yeah, I mean, I could get another one, but you know, if it plays the sound, then it plays the sound. I have all zillion cymbals, by the way. Their name brand cymbals. My floor tom had busted. I busted it actually playing in the studio. It was embarrassing because I couldn't really play the song, but I did it anyway. And pretty much that's where that comes into play. You know, you can get that tom sound, that floor tom sound out of your bass drum. You know, it's just depending on how you set it. Sometimes I have to use a triple bass, just depending on what I'm doing. And yeah, it's pretty much my whole drum kit. And oh, and this is the seat I use. I use that kind of seat. It's pretty thick. It's pretty good. It's pretty bulky. It will last you. I also use another seat. It has like a throne in the back where you can like relax, but then most drummers would just say you're lazy if you're using a backresting drum thing, you know, because when you're drumming, you know, you get into it, and sometimes you want to spin around, or sometimes you want to have some fun with it. But for a left-hander, that is pretty much how you would set it up. You would set up to where you're playing open-handed. Like, usually you can do that, or however right-handers do it, but it will be pretty hard, and it will start off pretty rough playing like that if you're a left-hander. If you're a left-hander, you should play open-handedly, and your right hand, you will lead it through. And on that side, when you're coming back around, you're somehow going to make your right hand do the same thing. But this time, your right hand is going to lead that way, and then your left hand is going to lead back around. But you have to work on both hands. You have to train your left hand to do what your right hand can do. You have to train your right hand to do what your left hand can do, to bring them both together, collide them both, and work on it. The reason why a lot of people state that I explain it more better just based on that some people don't really get into detail on how exactly you're supposed to do it. You know, that's pretty much how I do it. I mean, I'm not the best in the world, but playing open-handedly is probably better than keeping your arms crossed the whole time. And try not to use as much arms, just more wrist than arms, because you don't want to get tired. And yeah, it's pretty much how a left-hander is supposed to play. If you're playing double bass, make sure you set your pedals up. So however you feel comfortable, that's how you play. Whatever makes you comfortable. If you want to play open-handedly, play open-handedly. If you want to play closed hand, play them crossed over, play them backwards. I don't know. As long as you get the sound that needs to be on beat, then just play the fucking music. I'll be posting more. I'll be posting me drumming pretty soon. And yeah, keep an eye out.